What's up, everyone? Paul here with another entry of the Hoops Cruise Nuff of the Week for 2024. It's round 4, it's Gather Round, and I basically couldn't miss. The AFL served up a nice, juicy target for us this week. It is this abomination, the AFL Gather Round Guernsey, which is absolutely horrific. I don't know who they thought they were making this for. And I don't know how they decided to design it as they did, with logos rather than, I don't know, a combination of the different stripes or designs. I guess you'll still get, like, a Brisbane line, for example, in the middle of it. You might get the Gold Coast Suns GC and a GWS G. But, like, for the most part, you're going to take a lot of these animals out. It looks a little less ridiculous. I don't think there's necessarily a clean and easy way to design this thing. But I'd also argue that you probably don't need one at all. It's a marketing thing, and they're hoping to sell it to people. My question is, who do you actually think you're selling it to? There's not that many people that I think are so, I guess, invested in the Gather Round concept more broadly and have a bit of an equal love of all teams such that they would go and buy one of these things. Now, if it's a really novel thing for you to be going to Gather Round, maybe you could get suckered in to buy one. But at $100, as we're seeing here on the Rebel Sport website, it feels like you're asking a lot of people to invest in something like this. And as you can see, the reviews just on the Rebel side, let alone any other retailers that are providing it, are not overly positive. I noted when I was taking a bit of a look on Google for them beforehand, and it took me to the Rebel site, it said they had none in stock. I'd imagine they probably ordered 2, and those 2 are gone. And Andrew Dillon probably bought one of them. So if we scroll down, I want to kind of take a moment to talk about some of the reviews that are here, because I was a little entertained. It's sitting on an overall rating of a 1. Everyone so far has given it a 1. The first person here, I judge a book by its cover, says, didn't even buy it, but it sucks. Is this a joke? Was this released on April 1st? If this is official Gather Round merch, then maybe I don't want to see Gather Round in Sydney after all. For the record, I do want to see it in Sydney, as long as the AFL doesn't sell this rubbish there. Second, what were they thinking? The most terrible jumper ever designed, a truly shocking concept. And the third review there from it says, who was the designer behind this? What an eyesore. Thank you very much to I Judge a Book by its cover, File Peter, and C137 for your thoughts there on this horrific item. The AFL is, I think, doing a really great thing with Gather Round. I think I was a little bit skeptical this time last year going into the round. Thinking it was a bit of a shoehorn thing in there. But Adelaide, the whole South Australian government did an amazing job with it, and they seem to have upped the ante even more this year. All teams have had more time to prepare for it. There's been some negativity from a few clubs, including from our own Chris Scott, that I don't 100% subscribe to personally. I think it's very easy to plan for. You've got some teams like Melbourne who've been able to, perfect the scenario where they were playing in Adelaide the week before, stuck around to play back-to-back. And that's their Adelaide games for the year ticked off as a result, I think. I don't know. I can't remember who they beat. Yeah, they played Adelaide and they put Port Adelaide last week. So that's their trips for to South Australia for the year done now. I just don't think it's that hard, and I think the interstate teams and supporters of the interstate teams have rightly said, well, Victorian clubs, including Geelong, basically spend 3/4 to 80% of the season in Victoria anyway. So it's not that big of an ask to come across for a round such as this. But the Guernsey, it's rubbish. Never do it again, AFL. Never try and sell it again. I know you're all about making money, but I would imagine the cost of production, and I'm getting my maths teacher on here, I'd imagine the cost of production, that break-even point, you're probably not going to hit that break-even point with this. And if you're okay with that, then fine, no worries. It's just one piece of a larger puzzle that is probably very profitable for you this weekend. But you can probably pass on this one. Don't do it again. Anyway, people, I'm recording this on a Saturday before all the Saturday games have actually played out yet. So there's some stupidity that might yet arise this round. But pending anything else, this is the Nuff of the Week this week. The AFL's Gather Round Guernsey. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's something else that should have gotten the gong this week. Thanks a lot for watching. Remain Geelong strong. Check out all the content on the Hoops Cruise social media feeds, on the Patreon, where you'll get early access to a whole range of cool stuff. Subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Again, remain Geelong strong. I'll see you later.